Good afternoon, everybody. Let us begin our ceremony by standing to recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On behalf of the Revere Fire Department, let me start by welcoming the families of our 4 new firefighters to the DiBartolomeo, Festa, Gibson, and Hartman families. Welcome. We also welcome the Fabiano family here to support our newest reserve list member, also being sworn in with us today. I welcome you all into your new extended family. I'd also like to recognize some of our city officials present. We got school committee woman, Stacy Rizzo, with us today. Thank you. Our Honorable Mayor Brian Arrigo is with us also. Thank you. Mayor Arrigo is responsible for the hiring of these 4 firefighters, made possible by his supporting the fire department's application for a staffing grant for the 2nd year in a row. The mayor's support, thank you. The mayor's support has increased the fire department staffing by 8 firefighting positions over the past 2 years, and we are not finished yet. Other dignitaries I'd like to recognize, we also have our HR director here with us, John Viorella. Thank you, John. Revere Firefighters Union, Local 926. I'd like to recognize chair officers present. We got President Lieutenant Kevin O'Hara with us today. We have Secretary Treasurer Captain Robert Fortuna. Off-duty members in attendance, I'd like to recognize Firefighter Nick Russo up here with us. Also in the audience, up front to my right actually, is our Assistant Chief James Cullen. And you'll see taking the photographs for us, our training officer and arson investigator, Captain Mark Wolfgang. And our famous Deputy Chief in Group 3, hardest working deputy we got here with us, Deputy Chief Glenn Rich. And at this time, I give to you the Honorable Mayor of the City of Revere, Brian Arrigo.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, I have the honor and privilege to welcome new staff to our fire department. When I've addressed the ranks of our fire department on previous occasions, and so you may have heard this quote before, I have frequently quoted Edward Corker, who is a chief of the New York Fire Department over 100 years ago. And although some time has passed since this quote was said, I think it's important, especially with the quality of folks that we have with us today. But the quote's, when a man becomes a fireman, and I know that's not right, but I'll deal with it. When a man becomes a fireman, his greatest act of bravery has been accomplished. What he does after that is all in the line of work. And so today we applaud Leonard, Gerard, Eric, Brian, and Joseph for their act of bravery. And while firefighters themselves might think everything from here on in is just in the line of duty, I want the 5 of you to know, and every firefighter who is here know, that to the public, that is not the case. While you all might find it routine to rush into a burning building to save a life, or to dive into some frigid water, which is something that had happened just recently, we in the public see that as you being a hero. So from today on, you hold an office of public service, and one that has inherent dangers, but one that is also filled with the public's trust. And so your oath today is your assurance that the public's trust is well placed. Len, you know what it takes to take an oath and save lives. As a sergeant in the U.S. Army, you've served a tour in Iraq, and you've earned several medals. You're an EMT, basic life support instructor, and scuba certified, and I know that you will be an asset to our department. Gerard, you carry with yourself a name of lore in this city. Your grandfather Joe was obviously very well known in our community. Your dad Joe was one of Revere High's most prolific athletes. Uncle John wasn't a bad athlete himself, and he's been an important part of our community development team. So I am confident that you will play your role as firefighter and as hero in our city to maybe surpass your family's distinguished honor and accomplishments, and you will certainly carry on the great Festa name. Eric has served the public in the Suffolk County Sheriff's Office, or Sheriff's Department, for the last 15 years. And although you changed uniforms now, you will continue your service to our community, and again, accept the risks that come with a job that has the satisfaction of public service. And so we know that you will go forward with character, courage, and integrity. So thank you for signing up. Brian, an Oak Islander. Now my second Oak Islander, Chief. I think officially it's my second. Chris was the first one. You've taken a different course to our fire department. After graduating Revere High in 2006, you spent a little bit of time at Southern New Hampshire University, and since then you've worked at Northeast Oil. And so you are a young guy who is fully aware of the meaning of dedication to a job, and you will know how to respond to people when they're called upon for service. And Joseph joins the ranks of our reserve firefighter as an active military duty member, as a staff sergeant with the U.S. Air Force, and stationed in Grand Forks, North Dakota. I want to thank you for your service to our country, and we look forward to your continued service to the city of Revere. I welcome each and every one of you to the proud ranks of the Revere Fire Department. I know these guys are going to take good care of you, and I want to thank you for your commitment to our city. I wish you safety, good fortune, and good health in your service to our community. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor Rego, for all your support. Our new members are embarking on a new and exciting profession. You're joining a proud fire department that is truly unlike any other. This fire department is unique not only for the way we honor history, but also in the way we progressively move forward in order to better serve the needs of our citizens. In the coming year, you will be challenged in many ways. We will train you to become firefighters by teaching you to perform your job safely and to the best of your abilities. It will require you to leave your comfort zone, and it will challenge each and every one of you to perform to your maximum potential. In the weeks and months ahead, you shall learn that the fire service today is required to do much more than fight fires. Our new firefighters will become familiar with our firehouses, apparatus, equipment, responses, operating procedures. You will first become trained as first responders and then certified as emergency medical technicians. You'll further your professional development by earning your firefighting certifications, hazardous materials recognition and operations level training, as well as water specialty rescue training and certification skills that we continue to expand upon. You'll become proficient in the application of the opioid reversal drug Narcan. Be proud knowing that the Revere Fire Department was the first fire department in the country to receive training and carry Narcan on board our fire apparatus. We are proud to have assisted in hundreds of overdose reversals since the program's inception. Many hundreds of people are alive today as a direct result of our firefighters embracing this program. Our probationary firefighters will attend the Massachusetts Firefighting Academy, class number 273, beginning in March. The essence of teamwork will be drilled into you during your 9 weeks at the Mass Fire Academy located in Stowe, Massachusetts. Firefighting is not a solo effort. It is all about teamwork. Upon graduation, you will be well equipped to begin your career on the Revere Fire Department. Your mission will be to protect and save the lives, property, and environment for all our citizens. You'll accomplish your mission by becoming assigned to a fire group and part of a crew on an engine or ladder truck company at one of our 4 fire stations. Teamwork and cooperation are essential to everything we achieve in the fire service. Being a firefighter is not just a job, it is a calling or vocation. At the conclusion of your probationary period, you'll be well prepared to start your assignments as essential members of our team on the Revere Fire Department. In closing, I'd like to wish our newest members a long, healthy, and rewarding careers on the Revere Fire Department. Be proud and stay well. Thank you. At this time, we're going to be doing the swearing-in oath to be done by our City Clerk, Ashley Melnick.
Firefighters, please raise your right hand and repeat after me using your own name after I say aye. I solemnly swear that I will faithfully and impartially discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as a firefighter for the City of Revere, according to the best of my abilities and understanding, agreeably to the rules and regulations of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth. So help me God. Congratulations, gentlemen.
All right. This time, we're going to start with the pinning of the badges. We're going to go right down in order, starting with firefighter Leonard DiBartolomeo, badge number 629, to be pinned by his mother, Martha. Come on up, Martha. To do what? Next up, we have firefighter Gerard J. Festa, badge number 630, to be pinned by his wife Lauren and son Camden. Next up, we have firefighter Eric J. Gibson, badge number 631, to be pinned by his wife, Christina. Christina. Next up, we have firefighter Brian S. Hartman, badge number 632, to be pinned by his uncle, John Hartman. This time, we're going to swear in our reservist, Joseph M. Fabiano, and again, he's our clerk, Ashley Mullen.
Joseph, please raise your right hand and repeat after me using your own name after I say aye. I
I, Joseph Fabiano,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent upon me
all the duties incumbent upon me
as a reserve firefighter for the city of Revere,
as a reserve firefighter for the city of Revere,
according to the best of my abilities and understanding,
according to the best of my abilities and my understanding,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth.
the Constitution and the laws of the Commonwealth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank everyone for attending. Special thanks to Mayor Arrigo and his staff, Deb, Linda, Bob, Nick, for preparing for the ceremony. Special thanks to City Clerk Ashley Melnick, as always, for administering the firefighter's oath. This concludes our ceremony. Now, please join us for some refreshments provided by the mayor's office. Thank you for being here.